What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. I would like to talk more about Brittany Griner, who is a very popular WNBA superstar who plays in Russia in the off season. And we know that about 3 weeks ago, she was detained at the airport for allegedly having drugs. Now, I know that some guys believe this. I do not. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't believe this. I believe that this is because of the war situation that's going on. And, you know, with the sanctions against, the oligarchs and Putin and the ruble crashing. And listen, I use Upwork. I met Dima on Upwork. Russians who have nothing to do with the war can even get work on Upwork, which is you get a lot of freelancers there, stuff like that. Even McDonald's has shut down operations in Russia. They have 850 stores there. Coca-Cola has shut down operations. So when all of these things happen and just, your assets are getting frozen, it only makes sense that Griner, who is a U.S. citizen and has had no trouble in Russia ever, is going to be targeted. All right? That's in response. Now, I will say this. I saw a disturbing video earlier today. Of course, we're not going to show it now. It was a Ukrainian couple that was driving down the street and a military tank just blew the car up. Killed both of them instantly, right? So just to show you how these are innocent civilians, this is just to show you how Russia can be brutal and not care to Ukraine. I really believe this is a very serious situation, all right? And to make matters worse, not only is Brittany Griner a U.S. citizen, and I think that she's black, but I want to say this. Russia also is not so open to being LGBT. She's also somebody that is gay, all right? And many people suspect that she will be used as a symbol of American decadence. Okay? This is going to be a symbolic thing happening here, all right? And I want people to understand something, okay? This Russia-Ukraine thing has been going on a long time. Even when I went to Ukraine, I was Ukraine in 2015, 2016, something like that. And you had Putin, at that time on the face of toilet paper. Like you can really wipe your ass with his face if you want to do so. But I really think that with certain people going to Russia and playing for money, like what Griner was doing. Okay. I'm not trying to blame her for anything because I don't think she did anything wrong. But again, it's like, you know how they feel about certain things. And you know that there are already sanctions with Russia in the States. Now, I don't know if people can predict these things, but I do believe that she is being set up. Okay. Because I've talked to Dima, these are my editors. Dima has told me that despite the ruble raising, and Dima, he gets paid in dollars usually. He said that cost of living for things have gone up by like 50, 60% in the last 3 weeks. All right. So what's happening is that, and I will look at it from the Russians' point of view, and I can probably see that their media is probably telling them something the opposite of ours. Their media is not going to say that Putin is out here ruining the economy. It's not going to say that. It's going to say America is ruining our economy, our way of life. They are sanctioning us. They want us to bend the knee to NATO. So imagine if you get an American there and then these people are being brainwashed to believe that. They have a battery in their back. Then on top of that, it's speculated that she could be attacked or be, even though it wasn't a problem now it's like, okay, you see these people that are coming over, here's their lifestyle. Let's paint this picture. Okay. And I saw guys in the comment section saying that, you know, she was selling drugs and all this. I just don't believe that. The lady has too much to live for to be having drugs in Russia during a war. All right. And I urge people, like, if you're a Ukraine, you're an American citizen, I have no idea why you're still there. Because when I saw that couple drive down the street and they just blew up that car for no reason, those people, like a married old elderly couple. I mean, it's like, I just immediately thought about my grandmother and my grandfather. And I really believe that the frustration that the American system is doing, because gloves are off and negotiations are off. What can you do when it comes to Brittany? I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, I just think this thing it can get really bad. Not only for her, every other American citizen that's there going to be on Trump charges, trumped up. You're an American citizen? Or you're somebody high profile? Oh yeah, you did this. And unfortunately, people paid the price of their country. Brittany didn't do anything wrong. Happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. I could also talk to you about this. I told you, many people are banning Russian employees off their site. Upwork. They didn't do anything wrong. Hey, you work there. You want to get American clients? Can't do it through Upwork. Russian banks, they didn't do anything wrong. People have their money in outside banks. Hey, can't even agree with disagree with. People are paying a price based on the country that they're from. And I will tell guys this: when you go to a place, good or bad, you wear the United States on your arms. Just like people, you know, kidnap United States citizens sometimes. It's nothing personal, right? But hey, wrong place, wrong time, wrong country. And honestly, I really feel that it is going to only get worse. I think with all the sanctions the United States has, I don't know how they're going to negotiate her release. I just don't. 'Cause I believe the charges are trumped up. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first come at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.